another Madden video. This time, we are playing San Fran preseason. I don't know why I'm taking breaks between every word I say. Anyway, I have a lot of notifications. Ringing. Pretty sure the shape's the same. This man got himself injured, and I'm gonna stab him in the neck. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I need a training. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Upgrade player. Shane, right? Okay, that's good. What? Anyway, so, yeah, hopefully none of my starters get injured to this game. Oh, I'd rather have Sherman. Yeah, my defensive. Yeah, it's one reception so far. Okay, I mean, I don't know how true that is, but okay.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a preseason matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Anyway. Congrats. He gets injured every play, so if we sack him once, should be out of the game. Okay, actually.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up 2nd down. These two teams, the 49ers and Colts, both have employed Frank Gore over the years. They also met Week 5 last year. That's the day that Peyton Manning's number 18 was retired. And it was the Colts who got one of their 3 wins on the season by 3 points in an overtime thriller. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to sling this into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the first and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
I've Jamal Charles
interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. This is Hines. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Even though he's a 4th rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft, undrafted free agents that become big-time players, Pro Bowl players, so you never know. 4th-round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, geez, I probably should have.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong...
Yeah. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I know.
Fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
I can...
Just beating the play clock is Luck.
Yeah.
Buying time to his left.
Run, Andrew Luck.
Loss here as he's taken down.
He's injured. Oh, right now.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the
afraid.
sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
To throw on second down is Luck. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Ebron with it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Oh, come on. That's a smart. You know what, dude?
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jamal Charles, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are in for 6. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
This party's never worked once, so I bet it's going to fail.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Bad call. Another bad call.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go.
Hopefully I
A
don't
shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
It is.
And he'll return to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Go.
After the interception, it's Love.
Oh God, that's not what we're about to do.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Why is this kid always at night?
Here's Love. And incomplete as the screen there unsuccessful. So now 4th down coming up. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron from 17 yards out. And the Colts add on to their lead. And you don't see the fake field goal often. Here it works for a touchdown.
And sometimes you see it called in the biggest stages. How about a couple of years ago, Packers-Seahawks, and the Seahawks trying to rally? Fake field goal helped them win it and go to the Super Bowl.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
Dang it, I actually
That's fielded in the end zone.
Crap.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about intercept.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Willie Henry coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about
you
finding
can
a
just
lane. He
split
barely
out.
had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I accidentally
That'll be a
did
loss
that.
of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third
Yeah,
down
I
and
don't think
forever.
that's
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
It's not forever.
We'll come back
Don't
to
doubt
Indianapolis right
That's
after
not
this.
far.
We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want to way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. They run it with McKinnon. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is taken at the 23. Oh, good move by T.Y.
He's spitting. Not good spit.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a first down throw. Lock.
That's a touchdown.
He couldn't quite
Come
hold
on,
it.
Des,
Got
bro.
hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
What? Pick up the ball.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play that time for the Colts. And even 40 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there.
Two first down.
I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
A first down carry here for Charles.
Oh, wait, back.
And now running right through it.
Run.
He'll get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamal Charles ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Terry connecting on the extra point.
How's that not 2 first downs?
Talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Yet again, Pierre Garçon and company gearing up to take the field. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times, that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Actually, I don't this fucking just hit.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
God dang it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
God dang it, dude.
Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Drop again.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Incomplete.
How is he not injured? I got my first
half. Just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I just ran 3 engagements in a row. Or was that 2? Math is my specialty. Oh my god, this man's scored all my.
15 he goes. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. Looking for a goal.
How did he get up there?
Got him. Touchdown 49ers.
There's only like 4 people in there.
Pierre Garçon, as time expires in the first half.
Fuck.
And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
There's one Jeep safety, so either Hines or Bryant.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down.
She'll get open, yeah, back open.
Oh, he got a position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
Yep, he killed himself.
That was an excellent read right there.
We're going to run this with Jeremy.
That means it's just a single high safety, so you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Come on,
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
That's a lot of lines on my screen. Okay. Nothing turning gates. They don't look good tight ends. That's the air people.
On 2nd down, here's Locke.
That's not accurate.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron.
I don't know, it's good.
Down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Good for a Colt 1st down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck.
I got kicked out of that one, partner.
Oh, he's on a line.
Often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size,
I don't have Andrew Luck.
You don't have a tight end drag route. Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
What did I drive for? 30 for 5.
Another good reception there. The Colts
Do I
on the
have
march.
I think it all came together there in breaking route.
Well, I just want to need the ball.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a
This
whole
is why
lot
Adrian
else.
Peterson.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
He's on the schedules.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, I guess
Well,
Jamal
it's tough to
Charles
be a
is getting his
defender in
third
today's
touchdown.
NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's
I have
passing
20
game,
points. I mixed
including
an
the
extra
back
point.
sneaking out of the backfield.
Only got a touchdown.
Not quite as bad
Wait,
as the
have I?
Turkey Bowl where you have the center element.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Well,
Indianapolis. Jamal Charles taking it in. And the Colts add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
That's not what I meant to do.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
I'll pop you.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Trying to
We all
do
know
something, and
that
he walks
teams never
the other
want to use the
direction.
word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle
Fumble.
Juszczyk.
Run.
And hit behind the
We're not
line. He
caught out.
lost the football. It's
Oh,
loose.
you get the jersey.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got my phone, got my phone.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands
If I
on the
got tackled
ball
by
here as the
Jimmy
kicks away
Christ,
following that
I
fumble
would
return.
actually kill someone.
This will be
Probably
taken to
purpose.
the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's
and he's taken down. Shane Ray leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
See, I'm smart. I have my safeties placed. They're covering wide receivers, and then my corners covered the wide receivers. Brain cells.
Here's Bradley Pinion now.
Wait,
the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's fielded at the 34. Whoosh.
Right. Here I died.
Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Brissett.
Yeah, I just want
incomplete there. Eric Decker was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Eric Decker.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Jamal Charles.
Back at Jamal
And he'll go
Charles.
down here
My bad.
right around the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start. The Braves did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
I got all those on the
Set to throw on first. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now a handoff. This is Charles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a
Come on, Charles. You got to try in the second tier.
That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Finds his target. It's Gates. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Gates is my target.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They run it. It's Charles. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and all their players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play,
actually, yeah, we gotta go 4th one.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak.
No one else
the
on that
hot
side.
feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone.
Come on, 88 lineman. Do the blocking.
To the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one.
I think I did it.
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
That's what this man gets. Okay, I sent 1. I sent 1.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think
you
can see it
very
totally
good.
body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I bet their quarterback will manage to get sacked by 7-0.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
To throw is Brissett. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Okay. Understand. So there's a slight chance we called it up. Apparently my third string quarterback somehow managed to get some points, but okay. I'm not gonna question it. Those are 1+ tackles could be very good fuzzed. But that's next week. So we play the Bengals. I don't want to play the Bengals. So bad.
use your practice squad to develop younger players that could eventually
Oh,
contribute
I
in
had to add
games.
4 players to my practice squad.
Easily see. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Dog, I'm gonna back in. I need the size of players onto my practice squad from for agency. Right, I need like 4. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more players. What positions should I get? Probably tackles. Yeah, I'm gonna get tackles. Yeah, go trade center, and not defensive tackles. I'm gonna sign you. Yeah, the video game. I'm gonna sign you. My active roster. I'll probably trade you in like 2 minutes. You know, yeah, I want tackles. I said. You're practice squad eligible. And these people even practice squad eligible. That guy is. But can't sign into our practice squad because he's on our practice squad. Oh wait, I should just squad eligible. Okay. So sign. I said I need 5. I said 2 left tackles, 2 right tackles. And a middle linebacker. So let me look at my practice squad. Okay, we're good. Yeah, 2 left tackles, 2 right tackles, a defensive tackle, tight end, a quarterback. Oh, I have 1 more in my slot. Should get the best practice squad eligible player. Actually, any positions so I may need in the future. Probably corner. Actually, is the best dude in your corner. No, right. That's far better corner than this dude. You'll be added to my practice squad as well. Okay, so nice. Cut a player. I forgot I just signed Mario Edwards. Crap. I'm gonna try and trade him. If I am correct, I have 1 or 2 too many defensive tackles. Well, more than I probably need. We go to defensive tackle. I have Al Woods, Mario Edwards, Desmond Bryant. You're practice squad eligible, aren't you? No, you're not. Crap. Maybe I can get something for Desmond Bryant. Let's see. Oh, apparently they want him. Let's see, what do you have at middle linebacker? Crap, this guy's a rookie, so yeah, no way. I doubt this is gonna go through. It's how close it is, though. It's not that bad. I also need a quarterback. I think I have like 4 of them. I'll give you this guy. They're close. What if I give you 24? Mario Edwards is 24. Feel it's a tad off. Anyway. Oh, you're good. You're old, so. I do not want him. What if I give you this guy? Oh, it's close. So close. Because I need a right end. Let's take my right end. Why do you guys know all my right ends? You guys need wide receivers? I have 1 or 2 of them. Take Chester. I don't want Chester. Just give me Danny Gervais then. I really don't want to give him Ryan Grant. I'll give you. Well, they don't even want Ryan Grant. Let's try and give him Mr. Decker. I do not want Mr. Decker. Why are they so picky? That's a right tackle. don't have a right tackle. Okay. You know what? You know what? I don't even want your James Wraith anymore. Fuck James Wraith, it's my best bet trying to get this stupid linebacker. Wait, actually, let me go back to them. Were they the Bears? Give me Trevathan. I'll give you this and a middle linebacker. Okay, you know what? I give up. That's all for this time.